Say thank you, Pat, for joining Helen and myself. We're looking at opportunities to potentially sell the business, and we're real interested in you folks and what you bring to the table with your company. And we just wanted to thank you for taking a look at this.
We are very interested in beginning this negotiations and see if we can come to an agreement. And yes, we would be very interested in having you contribute to your column. We think it does add value to the magazine.
What do you have to offer to us?
So we've taken into account the numbers, and we think we would like to start off by setting a $370,000 offer for the magazine. This would include the website, which we think has a lot of potential, but
money. So I understand why you might come in at 370, but we're looking somewhere north of 500K is what we would be looking at for doing the deal, essentially, to make it simple.
Well, obviously, because we have such a large platform, that does give us room to expand the amount of people who read a magazine. We believe that would be about a 10% increase so I want to set that straight off from the table. That's just, even if we could take it into consideration because of my orders, that's just simply not something that I'm allowed to do. So would you be willing to consider a lower offer?
Increase your opportunity to make even more money, because you don't necessarily have to spend as much to integrate us into the organization. And that's partially why when you look at even with a 10% increase, that also you can also factor in you guys are like building this organization to where you could move and then bring on these additional customers, which ultimately raises your revenue opportunity as well. So making an investment in leveraging your economies, because you can,
Limit is set at 470,000, and that's the size I can go. And I appreciate the quality of your magazine. I think it has great value, but it's not within my power to give you a deal that goes above that. I have a limit and I can't go over that. So
you were saying, okay, so if we're at 470, and if you think about the opportunity to grow that, then maybe with with Helen doing some more of the journalistic side of it, she hasn't been paid in our organization, frankly. She's been doing it as a side note, and as an investor, she's made that investment because she was one of the original investors. Would you be willing to pay her beyond as a contributing editor to get that number, closer? So if you think, hi Helen, I guess welcome back.
Yes, thank you. Sorry for that.
no problem.
So what we came to the conclusion is, unfortunately, Pat is only authorized to propose 470, and we have our own limitations with respect to being able to take anything lower than 500,000 at this point.
Yes,
so it appears that we're just going to have to postpone this and potentially revisit it at a later time once all parties can come back together